I think honesty is going to be the highest form of enlightenment that you can reach. And that's going to be honesty with yourself, honesty with others, just generally being as honest as you possibly can. And I endeavor to do that. There are so many ways that we lie as we go throughout our day that we don't even realize, don't even catch. And I wouldn't say that any of us, myself included, should beat ourselves up over that. But we should make an effort to not do that and to be more honest. And I bring this up in a particular context today because the other day I was speaking to this lady that I met, and she asked me about something, or it came up, I forget exactly what it was, but something about friends. And I said, well, yeah, I've had friends come and go since I've been here in Texas, and I don't worry too much about it. Oh, yeah, it was in the context of relationships in general. So romantic, friendship, and such. That's what it was. And so I was saying that anytime that you have a relationship of any sort, it can potentially hold you back because you prevent yourself from changing in order to maintain that relationship. So you don't want to change because you don't want the relationship to end. You want to be what that person expects of you so that you can maintain the relationship. So in this way, relationships tend to hold us back. But that's another thing that I've talked about. I'll make a video again on it, I'm sure. But here, what I wanted to talk about was that I can sometimes come across as cold-hearted about friendship merely because I'm honest about friends. And the way that works is I'm willing to honestly say that I have friendships so long as they suit me. So long as they provide me something, I will maintain those friendships. Well, in our culture, that sounds really harsh. That sounds like, geez, what a jerk. This asshole, he just drop people because they don't do anything for him anymore. Well, don't we all? I mean, isn't that the honest thing about friends is we keep friends for a particular reason. They make us feel good. They get us out of the house. They give us a social status. They're fun. Whatever it might be. We keep them around so long as they are useful to us. And they're doing the same thing to us. They're keeping us around as long as we're useful to them. But we're not honest about it. It's like, well, don't you love these people? Of course I do. Of course I love the friends that I have. They're wonderful. So long as they're wonderful. And that's exactly the point, is you don't have to tie yourself to this idea of friendship as being some sort of altruistic thing, because it never really is. It's never really this altruistic thing. You're always friends with people for some particular purpose. You're friends with people because you're getting something out of them. And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to do that. You shouldn't have to be around anyone that you're not receiving any sort of benefit from, that isn't doing something good for you. It's okay to end that relationship. And so it's just a different way of looking at things. It doesn't make me any different than anybody else as far as how I treat friends, how I what I'll do for friends, because I'll do a lot for my friends. But it is just a simple honesty about why we're friends, about what the friendship is about. And I think that's what gets lost a lot of times, is that we forget to be honest. We forget to allow ourselves to be truly honest about why we do things. What is our purpose for doing this? What are we getting out of it? What are we not getting out of it? How is it helping us or hurting us? If we can just be honest about it, then we can have, call it a better conversation with yourself about why you're doing the things that you're doing. Because this honesty is going to be your highest form of enlightenment. It's going to be the way that you're going to learn the most about yourself, the way you're going to learn the most about those around you, is by being absolutely honest. And that doesn't mean being mean, like a lot of movies where people are, all of a sudden forced to tell the truth. All of a sudden they become jerks and they say everything that's on their mind. That's not necessary. You can be kind and be honest. And in fact, a lot of times being honest is the greatest kindness that you can do for someone, yourself or another.